Now the new to penultimate episode of the season. Top of the table, Liverpool away. Everyone is fit in this team, bar one player. And that one player is Joswiak. Bielik now 80 rated, OCC centre back. That's where he will be next season. So it'll be fourth. Clark, Bielik. I've got to, obviously, Adrabayo's going back. Anyone else? 79 rated, both over Femi and Brewster now. Both 79. 80 rated now. Fosu Mensah. Anyone else rating gone up? No. Robert's still 68, 71. Yeah, so that's that. Okie dokie. So I'm going to make one change. Elliot Carter starting in place of Kamil Joswiak. What a moment. They're bringing Alisson, Pedro Enrique, never heard of him. Alexander Arnold, Van Dijk, never heard of that left back either. Jorginho, Fabinho, Keita, obviously heard of all them. And that is the best front three in the league. So, besides that defence, well, when I say defence, I mean left back and centre back. I've heard of them. I've heard of all that team. But Pedro Henriquez and Benesabini, or whatever his name was, I'm not sure. No, not a clue. But penultimate game of the season, penultimate video of the season, before we get into season 4 transfer business on episode 130. Bang. Brewster against his former team. Can we pull up a major upset? They are league hunting Liverpool.
The outcome of the best defence in the league, taking on the freest scoring side in
we have the
division.
best attack in the league, but we're against Van Dijk.
Stay with us. We'll have all the action
The best
for
defenders.
you live right here on EA
Let's see how
TV.
this goes.
And I must say, this stadium falls in the must-visit category for any football fan, should the chance come his or her way. Anfield is the venue. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you commentary, and joining me is the former Arsenal defender, Lee Dixon.
Fabinho is
and looking
ridiculous
forward
on
to
this
bringing
game.
you action
The ball
from
control,
the
especially when the
Premier League
computer's
coming right up. It is Liverpool, and they take
Not
on
quite.
Derby County.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. I'm really looking forward to this. But
Suffice it to say,
save.
his edge is blunt. Poor
Can't have
effort.
possession yet.
well, he got a lot right there,
Look
but he
at
got
how
one
they're
thing
pressing.
wrong, and that was the finish.
Let's take a look at the Liverpool starting 11. Alisson gets the nod in goal.
Fucking hell,
Mohamed Salah
Bielik.
plays with Sadio Mane
Shimicast
out
does
wide.
well, but
And
look
the
where that
idea is to
falls.
have just the
Firmino.
to the goal that puts them ahead. And a goal! it
Jesus
is.
Christ.
No long wait for the opener today.
I mean, bullshit, but fuck me. It's good to see Liverpool
look
give
at
them the
this
respect.
again.
Look at
It's
that
all
great
about
tackle
being
from
in the right
Shimicast. It just
place at the
falls
right time.
perfectly
And
for
from that
Firmino. But
sort
then that
of
back
range,
heel
there's
and
only one
finish,
winner.
you can't complain
Underway
with.
again. Liverpool hold the aces.
We try and attack, try and get low.
This might have potential.
Well done, Elliot Carter.
Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out.
Here's Matt Clark. I am at a bit of a
Roberto
dilemma.
Firmino.
Ooh,
Oh, lovely ball.
what a
Really
tackle
good goalkeeping.
from Meslier. That's what I mean when I say I think his
Well, there's been
liability,
quite
but
the
also he
focus
can do
on him
incredible
coming into
stuff.
today's game, playing against his old club, and I wonder what's going
Oh,
through his
fucking
mind.
Virgil van
Well,
Dijk,
Derek,
man.
whilst the occasion
He's
for
fucking.
him
Oh,
is a
I
nice
miss him
one,
so much.
And there'll be lots of
I
smiley
miss him so
faces
much.
surrounding you when you meet
But
old
hey, that's
friends,
just an excuse for
etc.
why we're
I can
performing
tell
badly.
you, those
Honestly,
smiley
it really
faces,
isn't.
every
It is
single
quite
one of them
simply
will want you to have a
integral.
nightmare
It's
and
disappointing
fall
how
flat on your
integral.
face when the game
But
starts.
fucking
It
hell,
could be
what
a
a
tricky
player.
day for him today.
And they have possession again.
The thing is,
Jorginho.
Matt Clark and Van Forth, they're such a good
Useful
partnership.
looking ball. Mane.
Fucking
we've
hell.
just witnessed a special moment. Pure
2-0.
quality.
Uh,
And a second
Forth
goal
and Clark
for
are
them
such a good
here.
partnership. I don't really want to separate. But I can get better defenders. I've got Bielik, so that's all well and good. So I think I'm going to get rid of Jallo. Chambers
Matt
obviously on
Clark.
loan. I need 2 spare defenders.
And a
So
goal
I might
at
just-
Stamford Bridge, I'm being
Fucking
told,
hell,
but
look
for
how
which
it always
team?
falls back.
Alan
Bielik there
McInerney.
did swap.
For Chelsea.
Mane's
29
alive and
minutes
alert.
played.
Bielik's
1-0.
half
Here's
asleep.
again, Alan.
I think attacking midfield, I don't really need to worry about. I've got Lamella, Raba, Carter. So I'm not going to worry about that at all. Joswiak, Barros. So
Chance to run at them. Looking for the angle.
Virgil van Dijk is just
It looks
immovable.
promising. Good looking ball. There could be a chance now.
Shimikas against his former team.
It has to be. Couldn't grab hold of it.
Oh,
And the
fuck
keeper
off.
has custody of the ball, but just a few
Elliot
seconds
Carter was
beforehand, he had a
waiting,
big
but
save to
obviously
make.
Well, keep hold of it.
Virgil
Have a
van
breather,
Dijk
because that
is
first
going to
save
beat a little
deserves us
16-year-old
all
to the
look
ball.
at him and
Come on,
clap.
Alisson. Carter.
Could pull one
Terry.
back here.
Deflected.
Oh, a tremendous block.
Shit. It's a good strike. Good block.
And
Elliot
firing it
Carter's
into the
ball in.
area.
1/4.
Not to be this time.
Ooh. Lucky again.
And important for him to remain calm.
What a ball that is from Sadio Mane.
Salah.
Here's Salah.
And he's broken free.
And Matt Clark just...
Oh,
Well,
finesse,
we've
at
just
its
been
very
owned.
best. You
Liverpool
can't argue with that finish.
quite simply
Derek, it's an
doing what they do
intelligent pass, really tight,
best.
congested, well hit, long over the top. That's exactly
That's our
what you do
problem.
when you're crowded, and they've got their
We
reward.
fucking perform well against most small teams,
So
but
there
when we come
goes
against
the
big teams,
half-time
we get
whistle.
humiliated. We've had a few humiliating defeats this season against bigger teams.
As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway.
Elliot Carter, good
Well, he
feed.
could really get at the opposition.
Take a corner.
So a throw in here.
Bollocks.
And he read it superbly.
Liverpool are fucking ridiculous on this game. What a
And
good
news of a
score. It's
goal
about
in the
time,
match
to be
being
fair.
played at
So many
Stamford
times I've
Bridge.
played
Let's get
Liverpool
that
and beaten
news
them
from
comfortably.
Alan.
I'm just like, it's
It's
so
the second
unfair
goal for
how
Chelsea. 50
underrated,
minutes played.
criminally
2-0.
underrated
Thanks
this
as
Liverpool
ever for the
side is.
update, Alan. Roberto
Now they're finally
Firmino.
given some of the
Couldn't
respect
quite
that they
hang on.
deserve.
Keita. And back with Fabinho. Shielding the ball superbly. The angle didn't really favour him. Not.
Right. Bring off Bielik. For Bird and bring off Carter for Barros.
Too far away.
Well, I
Good to see
guess
like
it's
players
worth a
like
chance.
Fosu
He's in
Mensah,
a tight
the
angle
rating's
there, but
always
could he
going
pull
up.
it back to a teammate? Well, there's just no cohesion, Derek, in this defence, and they're taking full advantage.
And they could do damage.
Finley Terry.
Well, they can say a big
Fucking
thank you to
Alisson,
the
man.
goalkeeper.
How is he
That
getting
was
that? I mean, he's
inspirational.
fucking best
Well,
keeper in
that's as good
world.
as a goal
Grant,
at the
well,
other
second
end.
best.
Brilliant
Maybe
save
behind
from
up
the
Blackwood.
keeper.
Look at that, that's right in the bottom corner. What a save. Fucking hell. Finley
Played into
Terry's
the centre
ball
of
in.
the box.
Fight.
And
Shit.
not an attempt he'll be terribly proud of. And the danger is averted. Salah. Opportunity in the wide
They're
area.
fucking ridiculous. Oh, I'm so glad they are, but I'm so
A chance
pissed
to
off that I
whip it
want to
in.
win.
And he might be through here.
What a
Oh,
save.
in it
What
goes.
awful
At the
defending
second
that is.
time of asking, but the goalkeeper won't be
I don't know who it
proud of
is,
that moment.
but whoever it is, it's Sadio Mane's
A lopsided
First goal in the
contest.
Premier League.
4-0.
4-0. Embarrassed. This has become an embarrassment. Fucking hell!
And the referee says play on, advantage Liverpool. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now?
I've got nothing in the box. Just try and block off the option the best I could.
Jorginho. He read the situation defensively and did his job.
Fuck off, Trent.
Fabinho.
God, this team's good.
Good looking move this.
I know I said make them good, but
The
not
goal
this good.
seemed to be
Fucking
at his
hellfire.
mercy, but defenders don't always have to
I think
touch
if Liverpool
the
are
ball to
capable
have
of
an
doing this
influence.
against
No,
anyone,
it's that
and
pressure that
unfortunately,
comes from the
they've
defender that
decided
makes
it's
him
my
bury
turn
his shot.
today.
Close.
I have beaten this career
Oh,
mode.
lovely ball. And we have more live Premier League action coming up for
Bianco.
you. Oh, a
Fucking
save
Alisson,
right
man.
out of the top drawer. Super stop. And now the delivery. And
Get in.
the goal.
There's one back.
Obafemi.
I mean, the game's lost.
Well, here's the replay,
But it's nice to score.
and it's a terrible effort at clearing your lines, giving the ball away. And from there, they
Not
never
the best
recover, and the coach
header,
will be tearing
save,
his
nothing
hair
really.
out.
That's pretty poor header. But it's just really poor defending and really poor goalkeeping. What's quite ridiculous after the save he made to deny Finley Terry and Matteo Bianco earlier on in this game. Yeah, he's not saved that.
Pedro Enrique.
Very Alisson thing to do.
It's with Fabinho.
Lately, anyway. Oh, Terry, immense.
Couldn't keep it.
Obafemi, Brewster.
Well, let's join Alan McAdally because a goal has been scored at the Etihad.
It's a second goal for Manchester United. 75 minutes played. 2-1.
Thanks very much as always, Alan.
Man City are losing. So, okay.
So deflection, and they can get ready for the corner kick routine.
I mean, we
Over
scored from
it
the last
comes.
corner. It's Terry to
Well
Obafemi
cleared
again.
away.
This time.
And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League.
How
coming
is
up.
he
It's
letting
Derby County
Salah
taking
do
on
that?
Chelsea.
Yeah, the fixtures come in thick and fast. Should be a good game, that. Though hopefully
Shot it.
that's not the commentator's curse.
Going
Costas.
about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now.
Finley Terry.
And there it is. A goal.
4-2.
But will it
At least the
be purely
scoreline's
a
got a tad less
consolation at
of an
this stage
embarrassment
the proceedings? They
to
haven't
it.
been at their best.
Well, let's
Love
see
that
the
from
replay and look at the pace
Michael
at which the
Obafemi.
counter-attack happens. And then through on goal, you never really had any doubt he was going to slot that away. Good finish.
Obafemi's off, Rafemi's on.
So the current scoreline 4-2. And 5 minutes to go.
What the fuck is that?
Naby Keita.
Naby Keita.
On to
Naby,
Jorginho.
Naby.
And they are on the move again. And he's won the ball.
Shimmy though. Go on, let's have one more. Let's have one more.
Oh, nice ball
Bianco,
over the
great
top
ball.
to chase. And he's found a bit of daylight. Read it well.
Matt Clark, immense. Terry. Max Bird.
Not a moment that will live long in his memory.
Well, I suggest
bad
he doesn't
strike.
look at his teammates right now. They're all staring at him.
I'm not happy with the result, but at least it didn't end up being
Alexander
embarrassing. 4-0, I thought this could go 5-0,
And that will be
6-0.
all for this game anyway.
But we
And
brought 2
defeat.
back. We've lost 4-2. But hey ho. Final game of the season coming up next episode. I mean, they edged us. They deserved the win. Only just, but they did. So I think that's a fair result. Chelsea won 2-0 and Man United won. Okie dokie. So without further ado, final game of the season. Chelsea. 4th. Man City have still got a game in hand. This is close as fuck. So before we go any further, hey Gaffer, says Juan Foyth. Not sure what's going to happen. I hope we can make it a permanent deal. You've been great for us. But I hope we can make something happen. I really hope we can. Part of me thinks, do I... Because Bielik's now a centre-back. Do I have Bielik and Foyth? And Man City won their game. We are now 6th. Still enough to get us into Europe. This is going to be interesting. We'll see who's in the FA Cup final. Because I think, again, that depends. I don't want to finish 7th. I want to finish 6th. Anyway, that's next episode away for our final game of the season at home against the league leaders, Chelsea. Here's how the table looks before that final game of the season. First place, Chelsea. Second place, Liverpool. If Liverpool's Arsenal got Leeds. Before we go, Emirates FA Cup. The final is Chelsea Forest. Chelsea should win. If Chelsea win 7th place is enough, but I don't want to take that risk. Anyway, Chelsea next up. Final game of the season. Can we get a Europa League spot? Or if, City, Spurs, it's so close. We could finish anywhere between 7th and 3rd. What an end to the season this will be. Let's find out how we finish the league next season. Cheers. Take care. Subscribe.